Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe here.
And Bobby.
And today we're going to pick up where we left off on the Hog Glider and the Lava Launcher.
And I was hoping we could discuss what Clash of Clans posted today.
Oh yeah, so Clash of Clans shared some stuff today that was a little bit more than what we thought they were going to share. So we're going to probably do a little bit of speculation on that stuff at the end of the video. So what did you guys think about Otto so far? Saw some comments there. A little bit of concerns.
Do you guys like the update?
Some current concerns there about a 6th builder and all the work that goes involved there. Think about the future, guys. Town Hall 12 is the max right now, but for how long will that be? There's been some speculation on 13 coming. We don't know when. If that's even a thing, we're not sure. However, you got to think about the future, guys. So getting the 6th builder might help you out in the long run. And I'm done. I'm getting off my soapbox on that one. So this is a developer build. This is not my main account. And you need to remember that things might change upon the release of this update. So,
it is not set in stone.
Mic drop, just saying. All right, so anyways, we want to know where the Hog Glider comes from, and it's pretty self-explanatory. As you upgrade to Builder's Hall 9, you need to upgrade that Builder's Barracks to level 11, unlocking the Hog Glider. So we're going to go ahead and do that at 2 million elixir. 2 million elixir is going to get that job done. And we're going to go ahead and look at what we gain by cooking the first level 1 Hog Glider. And so this says Hog Glider level 2. Interesting. All right, moving on. So the Hog Glider, where did it come from? Because this is just a hog rider that looks like he hijacked something.
Oh, yes. Okay, so you guys know that video where the hog is in the boat and then they're going to go check out the Builder's Hall? I think, look at the glider. It looks like a boat. I think they got stranded in the ocean.
It looks like the sail from the boat, not the boat itself.
You know what I mean.
Looks like pieces from a boat. So it looks like the hog hijacked pieces of the boat.
So they got stranded in the ocean.
So he can
they glide?
Try to fly. So when hogs fly, right?
I like
Thank you, Echo. All right, so anyways, moving on. We're going to talk about his favorite target being the defensive troop or the defensive building. That's what it targets. But it does have a special ability. Special ability being the stun glide. So that is something to pay attention to and very, very important to know.
And I see, look, it stuns the target for 4 seconds on impact. 4 seconds.
That's for this level. I'm going to go ahead and jump up to level 18 so that way you can see what it can really do. Okay, so level 18, finally. And we know that it's going to probably take you a while before you ever see level 18 Hog Glider. But we're going to go ahead and show it to you now. That way you can see the full effects of this troop and what it can do. And so you notice down there in the bottom, it does change in time. And now it says 7 seconds. We timed it earlier. It's about 6.89 seconds from the moment that the glider arrives on a defense. And we're going to go ahead and get into the mechanics of this troop.
Okay, so I do want to point out, guys, when you start with the level 2 Hog Rider, you get 2 Hog Glider. You get 2 Hog Gliders per camp. As you go up in level and you reach your max level Hog Glider, you get 3 per camp. So that's nice.
So she had to make sure she added that because I totally forgot it, and she's dropping knowledge bombs on you. So in this scenario here, we have a ground defense, and this is going to be also how it applies for the double cannons, the cannon, the multi-mortar, as well as the lava launcher. So what you're going to see is the Hog Glider come in. The glider is going to hit the defense, and then we're going to stop it there quickly. And what that does is a slight amount of damage to the defense when the glider hits it. Now the stars represent the stun feature, and we're looking at a max Hog Glider. I keep wanting to say Hog Rider. A max Hog Glider, so you're looking at 7 seconds worth of stun, and that's going to basically shut down the defense, freeze it in place until the stun effect is removed. Once that wears off, you're going to see that the Crusher starts to engage the Hog Rider now. The Hog Rider will, in fact, get this Crusher down. However, our lava launcher it's got some serious range on it. We'll just put it like that. Stay tuned for that one later on.
Now, let's talk about air defenses.
Okay, so the Hog Glider is an air troop in the glider state, so it can be engaged by the firecrackers as well as the air bombs. However, the Hog Rider itself does not take damage by these defenses. So it does come in, it hits the defense, it will stun it in place, and then it will take it out just like the previous defense. However, it takes damage while it's in the air.
But we have an exception.
We do have an exception, so you got to check this out. Okay, so before we play this clip, we did all the other defenses. We tried all this stuff, and we know that the archer towers and the firecrackers and the air bombs, they do damage to the Hog Glider as it's gliding in or flying in, and then it also continues to do damage upon the Hog Rider once it hits the ground. This situation is slightly different.
Yes, it is. So as we watch this glider come in,
it's going to get one-shotted. Glider's going to get shot, the glider will not hit the defense, and then the Mega Tesla will engage the Hog Rider itself.
So therefore, no stun.
No stun on the Mega Tesla. It will do serious damage to the Hog Glider, and then it also had a little bit of help from our lava launcher. Okay, so what we've basically learned so far is what the Hog Glider does upon ground defenses as well as dealing with aerial defenses. But I do not feel like this troop is something that you can just spam in and basically overrun a base. And so this is the generic base that was already pre-built for us. And as you can see, we got an army full of the Hog Gliders. Now, we purposely tried to spread out the Hog Gliders and send them in on important defenses and try to give them an opportunity to stun the defense, get the hog on the ground, and do some damage. However, the guard post does some serious damage. Those troops from the guard post will do some major damage to your hogs and shut them down. You just cannot overrun a base with an army full of Hog Gliders. So you're definitely going to need to come up with a composition that will run in conjunction with the Hog Glider.
I mean, they take care of defenses, so you still need some cleanup after that.
You need cleanup, but you also need something to assist them throughout the stages. You cannot. I think this is more of a support troop to take out a major defense like a Stone Crusher, or maybe some the firecrackers if you're using an air attack, but something to think about along those lines. But as a standalone troop, just sweeping the entire base is highly unlikely. What do you think? I agree. So from here, we're going to go ahead and get into the lava launcher because that is a very, very cool defense. Time to build that lava launcher. So it's going to cost you about 3 million gold to build the lava launcher at Builders Hall 9 only. So we're going to go ahead and place that, and we are going to go ahead and finish that. And let's go ahead and take a look at what the lava launcher does. So it's a ballistic artillery piece. It's like a multi-mortar, but it fires one shot.
I got one for you. It launches lava.
It launches lava. Simplified just like that. Launches lava. So the range on this bad boy is pretty deep. It's got a 10 to 20 tile radius on this defense. So we'll look at the range here in a second. Area splash damage, just like a mortar, targets ground troops. So as we go ahead and take a look at a maxed level lava launcher, I almost said multi-mortar, you will notice that the range on this thing is massive. It is massive. And so we put a defense here to place a troop and show you about what it looks like. This defense does very well placed in the center of your bases, and it does really, really well versus the Night Witch. Just be aware of that. The Night Witch gets roasted by this thing.
That's what I was going to say, and then he takes my comment.
Again, I'm always stealing her comments. All right, so once the troop is placed within the range of the lava launcher, it's about 4 seconds. A 4-second delay from the moment that the troop comes into range and the defense engaging that target. Now, you'll notice that there is a pile of lava underneath the place where the round impacts, and that will last about 20 seconds.
Now, every troop that walks through this area will take some damage, correct?
Exactly. So if you have, per se, Night Witches moving through an area and there is a pile of lava on the ground, those Night Witches will take damage as they move through. The bats, obviously not so much, but the Night Witch will go down due to the lava that no longer stands. So in reality, when it comes to the lava launcher, you will notice that in most of the cases that we've shown you in previous attacks, you will notice that that lava launcher was placed in the core of the base, right about the same along the lines of being alongside of the builder's hut, and it will do a spin around motion or animation, launching around and engaging the targets on the ground, spreading lava across the ground. And you'll watch these night witches as they're engaging, and they are moving through, taking damage as they walk through the piles of lava, which lasts, again, about 20 seconds worth of time.
It is quite a bit of damage. It took care of quite a few of them right there.
Exactly. So impact, taking down, and the damage effects of the lava on the ground are just absolutely ridiculous. So from here, we're going to take a look at the video from today and do a little bit of speculation on what Darian was talking about today.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Okay, so this is going to wrap us up for... She was about to say something, didn't she? So that wraps us up for the Hog Glider and the lava launcher. And
now, can we please discuss the video that I wanted to talk about?
So Clash of Clans posted a video this morning, so you're a day behind, and you've more than likely seen the video. I'll put the link of it down in the description below. And Darian talks about a new practice mode and a pre-made army that does not cost you resources. They revealed a new attack screen and a new screen for the Goblin single-player maps and the practice mode.
Yes.
Practice mode.
The practice mode has two different modes, actually. They mentioned one of the modes, it takes you by the hand and it explains you everything you need to know. Once you have learned that, it can allow you to practice and it doesn't take any resources. Actually, I was telling Joe earlier, I think Supercell was thinking of me when they made this mode.
So, like she said,
no, I'm not that important, but
you never know. So you gain a new town hall level, you gain new troops, and there's going to be practice mode with those new troops. That way you're able to implement them into the game safely in a controlled environment, and you don't feel like you're under a lot of pressure, especially when you don't have the clan mates to do friendly challenges with. And it's a really good concept. It just gives you a better feel for the game in a controlled environment, and you don't have to feel like you're rushed or that you're going to fail an attack and fail your clan mates. Just a thing to think about.
Now, I do believe that in the future, close future, we might publish a video going in depth about this, but we just wanted to address the video of Clash of Clans. We are aware of this, and I thought it was pretty cool. So,
also within the video, they did post or show us the deep link feature, for sharing your bases, your war bases, and your home bases. So basically, there's going to be a link in the map. So as we look at this one right here, you can't see it because it's behind me, and I'm not going to show it to you because I'm not supposed to be showing it to you yet. But there is a link back behind me. Oh, very nicely done. But so there's a link behind me, and I should be able to select it and select one of these bases and be able to share it outside of the game, which is absolutely huge for people like myself who war a lot.
Because I believe now you don't have to be in the same clan. You don't have to be friends with the person. You can actually share the base through the link, which is huge, I believe.
It's huge. No, it's definitely huge, especially for Clan War League players, Champions War League players, No Dip League players. You guys can build bases and share a link for the base instead of having to go to the clan that they're in, allowing them to go in and copy the base.
Go through that process.
It's just a long process that they're trying to streamline for you. It's a really good concept. So
thumbs up to Supercell for actually doing that.
She was swift on that. Thumbs up for Supercell.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that is going to wrap us up for today, guys.
Now, can we get a thumbs up?
Oh, I like what you did there. Pun intended. All right. If you enjoyed the content today, guys, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys. Whoa.
There it is.
That just scared the crap out of me. I'm not even going to lie to you. That thing just literally scared me.
So we have a new setup. We have a lot of things coming up, but this is one of the setups. It goes up when you guys donate and stuff, so turn off the camera.